Welcome to Think You Know. Can you pass this ultimate world history quiz? Test your knowledge with 50 world history questions. You'll get 5 seconds for each question. Ready? Let's go! Which of these took place during the Spanish-American War? Battle of San Juan Hill. According to many historians, which kingdom issued the first regulated coins? Kingdom of Lydia. The sinking of which ship is considered the greatest maritime disaster of all time? Wilhelm Gustloff. Which is the oldest university in Europe? University of Bologna. Which language was used by the U.S. military to encode messages during World War II? Navajo. Which of these empires consisted mostly of Germany and northern Italy? Holy Roman Empire. Which of these French landmarks was designed to be taken down after 20 years? Eiffel Tower. World War II started when Germany invaded which country? Poland. What was the primary language of the Byzantine Empire? Greek language. Which of these countries was neutral in World War I? Norway. Who was the founder of the Mongol Empire? Genghis Khan. Which empire used the quipus, a system of knotted strings for record keeping? Inca Empire. In which year did the Great Smog of London occur? (1952). Which military tactic was fully developed by the ancient Greeks? Phalanx. Which of these was not a battle fought in World War II? Gettysburg. Which of the following places is famous as Napoleon I's first place of exile? Elba. Who was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Which of these was a German submarine that attacked enemy ships during World War I? U-boat. Which city was the capital of both the Byzantine Empire and the Ottoman Empire? Constantinople. Which of these people ruled over ancient Mexico? Aztecs. Who was the chief deity of the Romans, the equivalent of the Greek god Zeus? Jupiter. Which two Asian countries are divided by the 38th parallel? North Korea and South Korea. Rameses the Great presided over what empire? Egyptian Empire. Who was the Prime Minister of France at the end of World War I? Georges Clemenceau. The name of which archaeological site is reputed to mean the Mound of the Dead? Mohenjo-Daro. Which of these countries was officially neutral during both World War I and World War II? Sweden. Which of the following territories was never conquered by the Ottomans? Iran. What was the original target of the atomic bomb dropped on August 9, 1945? Kokura. Which was the last imperial dynasty to rule in China? Qing Dynasty. In 1891, who patented the first solar hot water system that was sold commercially? Clarence Kemp. Which pandemic affected a third of the world's population near the end of World War I? Spanish flu. Which of these events came first? American Revolution. What ancient civilization built the city of Uruk? The Sumerian civilization. What was the shortest war in human history? The Anglo-Zanzibar War. Who was the first person to sign the American Declaration of Independence? John Hancock. What was the capital city of the Inca Empire? Cusco. Which type of aircraft was used to drop an atomic bomb on Hiroshima during World War II? B-29 Superfortress. Mount Vesuvius erupted in AD 79 and devastated which two Roman cities? Pompeii and Herculaneum. The sinking of which ship contributed to the entry of the United States into World War I? RMS Lusitania. How many Celtic languages are still spoken today? Six languages. Which of these took place during World War II? Battle of Okinawa. Which Egyptian deity, whose name meant Hidden One, was revered as King of the Gods? Amun. Who was the President of the United States during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Which fabric was invented in ancient China? Silk. What event prompted the United States to enter World War II? The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. What is the name of the first of the ancient Roman roads? Via Appia. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built as a tomb for which pharaoh? Pharaoh Khufu. The USA purchased Alaska in 1867. When did it become one of the states in the United States? (1959). Who created the first successful printing press? Johannes Gutenberg. In which year did the signing of the Magna Carta take place? (1215). If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.